Chicago Bulls get whooped by Indiana, and Ayo Dosunmu with some bad news on this injury. But first, you gotta hear that music.
Cognac, gang,
Shot Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I am Cognac Boy CDubb, holding it down on another daily episode for you, my peoples, bro. So the Chicago Bulls got trounced by the Indiana Pacers last night. It wasn't very close from the beginning. The Bulls scored 18 points in the first quarter and could never get over that deficit that they created with that lackluster beginning of a game. Um, the Indiana Pacers really didn't do much too crazy. The Bulls just basically gave them the game. Zach LaVine, one of the one bright spots on the Chicago Bulls, had his another 30-point game that makes four in a row, 5 out of the last 6 games that Zach LaVine has scored over 30 points. He is on a mission. But the Bulls have a problem, bro, from playing down to competition. Like they could play up to your best teams, they could beat your Bostons, and then they could play down to your Washington Wizards and lose to the Washington Wizards, or play down to the competition in Indiana, even though they're a good team, and lose to an Indiana Pacers, bro. So the Chicago Bulls is a young, inconsistent, learning, evolving team, and it's gonna be these headaches every now and then. Um, Zach LaVine led the way with 31. Vooch had 10, just a lackluster game from him. With no Miles Turner, very disappointing showing from him. 19 from Kobe White and 13 from Jalen Smith. The bench points for the Chicago Bulls have been non-existent. Our bench production has been gone down ever since Ayo went out, even though he was a starter. Um, he helped Lego that bench scoring on this team. So yeah, this is one of those games you probably just got to throw away, but there'll be others like this in the future from the Bulls. Now let's get to Ayo Dosunmu and the negative news that we heard today. Chicago Bulls receive a bad injury update for Ayo Dosunmu. The Bulls might have to fare without Ayo Dosunmu for even a longer stretch than expected, Poe reports. The guard initially suffered a calf strain in a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks on December 23rd and has been unable to progress to full speed sprints after a 10-day rest period. Man, you hate for a guy like Ayo Dosunmu, bro, to go through this, especially in a year when I thought he was really, really starting to turn the corner. Ayo Dosunmu, get well fast, bro. I remember that game. I think he finished that game where he got injured on the 23rd. So man, man, it must be nagging, debilitating. Man, he can't run. They say he can't sprint. Damn, Ayo, this hurt, bro. Just taking my words away, bro. How much you mean to this basketball team. Just to think, maybe a couple of these games that we just recently lost, you could have been the difference in those games. So Ayo Dosunmu, we need him in a hurry. Let's see what else they say. Dosunmu ramped up to sprinting on a treadmill over the weekend, but reported discomfort when attempting to reach full speed, Coach Billy Donovan said. He will not attempt another ramp up until next week. This means that the Bulls could play at least 5 more games without Dosunmu, who has been crucial defensive anchor and secondary point guard option this year, bro. So he doing another 10-day run. Excuse the pun, uh, just to see if he could get to sprinting. My man's can't sprint at full speed, bro. Damn. So, but let's just pray and hope that this is nothing major. Like this will go away in another 10 days. They'll reevaluate him and he'll be exerted right back into the starting lineup. We need our Ayo Dosunmu. We need him now. now, but I kept reading this article, and at the bottom it said so. I'm just gonna read that the bold in the at the bottom of this article right here. Ayo could be a trade deadline piece for the Chicago Bulls if he can get healthy. What are you talking about? Who said we wanted to trade Ayo Dosunmu? Who was involved in this meeting when we came up with the plan to trade Ayo Dosunmu? That is not a good idea. Are you crazy? Why is Ayo Dosunmu up for the trades? Why is we got his head in trade talks? Why is we got this man name in trade talks? Y'all must like mediocrity. Y'all must like the city hating your guts. If you trade Ayo Dosunmu, the city is going to detest you. Go ahead and pull it if you think you're tough. He ain't involved in no trading pieces and no packages or nothing. Ayo Dosunmu will retire a Chicago Bull. Don't be slow. And with that said, thank you for all the respect. Y'all comment in the comments. I'm going to be in the comments responding. And I'll see y'all on the next one for sure.
Cognac. Gang.